Pull up your weather app. Whatever it says out there, that number is part of a story nobody ever finished telling you. You know the Ice Age, mammoths, glaciers, cave people barely surviving in the frozen dark. It ended. That's what every textbook said, every documentary confirmed, every movie just assumed without question. 12,000 years ago, the ice retreated, the world warmed up, and the Ice Age became ancient history. Except that's not what happened. That's not even close to what happened. And the real version, the one scientists actually use, will make you question everything you thought you knew about the world you're standing in right now. Here's the version you already know. Ice Age means ice everywhere, sheets a mile thick, grinding across entire continents, cold enough to kill anything warm-blooded that wasn't wrapped in fur and fire, a world that looks nothing like the one outside your window. You know the images. Woolly mammoths trudging through blizzards, saber-toothed cats stalking across frozen tundra, small bands of humans huddled in caves, one bad winter away from disappearing forever. That's the Ice Age. That's what 100 movies, 1,000 documentaries, and every science class you ever sat through told you it was. All of it wrong. Here's what they got wrong. An ice age doesn't mean the whole planet freezes. It never did. The actual scientific definition, the one geologists use, the one climate scientists use, the one in every peer-reviewed paper on this subject is way simpler than that. An ice age is any period in Earth's history when permanent ice sheets exist at both poles. That's it. So why does nobody teach it this way? Honestly, probably because we're still in an ice age is not something you can drop into a textbook without 3 pages of explanation. Permanent ice, both poles. Right now, Antarctica is covered in an ice sheet nearly 3 miles thick. The Arctic holds ice year-round, both poles. Permanent ice, which means by the only definition scientists actually use, we are living inside an ice age right now, today. This year, as you watch this, the ice age never ended. We just moved into a warmer chapter of it. Think of Earth's climate like a heartbeat. Long, slow beats of cold ice advancing, glaciers grinding south, temperatures falling for tens of thousands of years at a time. Then a pause. A warm pause between beats where the ice pulls back, temperatures climb, and the planet briefly exhales. We're in one of those pauses right now. Scientists have a name for it. Interglacial, but forget the label. What matters is this. This warm pause has its own name. It's called the Holocene. And the Holocene is the only world every human civilization has ever known. Every farm, every city, every empire, every invention from the wheel to the microchip, all of it happened inside this one brief window of warmth. Here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. Here's what nobody draws out for you. Earth doesn't stay warm forever. Every 100,000 years, give or take, the cold comes back, ice sheets spread across continents, sea levels drop by hundreds of feet, and the whole planet locks back into a full glacial period. 100,000 years. That's longer than every human civilization that's ever existed combined multiplied by 20. Then the ice pulls back again. Warmth returns, and you get another window roughly 10 to 15,000 years of livable conditions before the next freeze. The Holocene has lasted 11,700 years. They never put that in context for you, did they? Every pyramid ever built, every language ever spoken, every war ever fought, every song ever written, all of it fits inside that number. Your ancestors wrote out 5 of these. No models, no data, no warning, just bones, instinct, and the refusal to disappear. And nobody wants to actually say it. Are we overdue? Here's the answer, and most documentaries get this completely backwards. Yeah, we did mess with the atmosphere. Human activity pumped enough CO2 into the air to disrupt the exact cycle we just covered. But here's what they never tell you. Without us, climate models show the planet should have started cooling 6,000 years ago, the next glacial period already beginning its slow, grinding return. We didn't break the cycle. We overrode it. For the first time in 3 million years, something interrupted the climate schedule that Earth's own orbit had been running like clockwork. Not an asteroid, not a supervolcano, not a shift in the sun. Us, one species. With fire, then farming, then industry. We became the first living thing in the history of this planet to rewrite a 100,000-year climate cycle. Let that sink in. Not a catastrophe that happened to us. A power that was always ours. So, the real question isn't what went wrong. What do you do with that kind of power? Think about your ancestors one more time. Not the ones who built the pyramids, those people already lived inside the Holocene. inside the warmth, inside the same window you're standing in right now. The ones before. The ones who rode out 5 glacial cycles with nothing but what they could carry and what they could build, with their hands passing it all down in stories told by firelight, while the ice pressed in from every direction. They made it through, every single time. And when the Holocene finally came, when the ice pulled back and the world exhaled, everything you've ever heard of became possible. Language, agriculture, cities, science. The device you're watching this on, all of it grew out of that one warm pause your ancestors were still alive to see. You're standing at the strangest moment in 3 million years of climate history, the first warm chapter that one species chose to push past its natural expiration date. That number on your weather app? The temperature outside your window right now. It's not ordinary. It never was.